I'm Dylan, or Snowman on Discord. I took third place in the Core TCG webcam tournament on Saturday the 12th, December 12th. I played a red Gallantmon deck that's based off of True Champion Steven, with a few modifications for what cards I had available to me. But one of the main focuses is Gallantmon. He, for 4 evolution costs or 12 play costs, you can play him. His Digivolving is if I have Red Tamer, he destroys a Digimon that has 6,000 or less DP, and when attacking is for every 10 cards in my opponent's trash, he removes a security. Doesn't attack it, he just straight up removes it, so that avoids security checks, whether it's an option card or Digimon, so I won't lose him to like DP and stuff like that. And then I'll start with Digitama. I played 3 Yokomon. Yokomon gives my Digimon 1000 extra DP as an inheritable skill if it's attacking another Digimon. It works in combination with other Digimon, so for clearing out the field, it helps a lot. There's other Digimon in here that have skills that are beneficial, so even if I do take out a Digimon on the field, it helps the board state and gives me memory or whatever, or DP. It'll help also against that. I play 2 Koromon. This just gives straight 1000 with 4 evolutions or more, or Digivolution source or more. Extra DP is always helpful. Then I play 4 Agumon. The starter deck Agumon. He's a 0 cost. I play 14 level 3s. He's great. Basic 1000 DP is fantastic. Can't go wrong with extra DP. I play 3 Biomon. It's a vanilla, but it's a 2 cost for straight up play, so sometimes when I swing wide, I can play a few of these and a few Monodramon in combination, so it works great. It's just great to have low cost to play Digimon that I can put on the field. And then I played 3 Monodramon for the same exact reason, but the split of 3 and 3 instead of like 4s is so that if like Omnimon shows up, it's less likely to wipe my board. Then I play 3 Promo Agumon. Greymon's a big focus of this deck. As you'll see, is I have 1 War Greymon too, so extra DP to my Greymons helps keep them on the field, keeps them when attacking security, things like that. So having that extra DP is fantastic. Play 1 Geomon, just because extra DP again, and it's for 5 cards in the trash. He gains 1000. DP is helpful for all my cards. So now I get into level 4s. I play 4 vanilla Dark Tyrannomon. He's 1 cost to evolve, which is super efficient. It helps me get towards my other Digimon faster, one of them being Militariano, which I'll get to in a second. 6,000 DP with stat boosters from like Agumon. It helps out a lot, or Yokomon. If I'm attacking a Digimon, he can still clear a board, so he's still pretty helpful, and he's efficient for memory choking too, so he comes in handy. Then I play 4 Cordramon. It's just a blocker. Blockers are essential. I wouldn't play any deck without 4 blockers. It's just important. Then I play 3 Greymon. I believe this is the starter deck Greymon, who gives security attack +1. So when I have vanillas like Militarianomon, or even combination with Gallantmon, or Omnimon, or anything, just having that extra security is amazing. And in combination, I have a tie that gives extra security. Sometimes I can hit a lot of security in 1 turn, so having him around is fantastic. 3 is good. I just feel everything else is pretty efficient, so I'd play a 4th if there was room, but the 3 does the job. Going to my level 5s, I play Metal Tyrannomon. He's very important to the deck because he's just a huge beat stick for 10. When I have all the evolution sources, his evolution cost is a 3, so it's not even that bad. Having the other digital solutions with inheritable skills, whether it's giving him DP or extra security, he helps swing in security. He usually survives. He'll take extra security, mow down blockers. Sometimes get over certain level 6s. So he's just a monster and definitely very important to the deck. Just having a level 5 that powerful is fantastic. Then I play 4 Memory Borrower Metal Greymon. He's fun. He's actually like one of the reasons why I chose to play this deck. He's just a lot of fun to play. He gives me 3 memory on attacking, and then at the end of my turn gives my opponent 3 memory. Sometimes I use him to swing into something bigger, Gallantmon, or even maybe like a Metal Tyrannomon to do more damage in the turn if I have something on the field. Or just putting more rookies on the board. Sometimes I go wide. I've won games by just going wide. I could just lay down all kinds of Digimon. And sometimes giving my opponent that extra memory didn't even like put me in a disadvantage, because either like their board's gone, so they have to do something in the raising area, and so they can't even attack me next turn, or they just don't have enough cards to efficiently use their memory, so they kind of just get stuck, and it didn't really hinder me at all. So it was great. And then I just played 2 Skull Greymon, who is on play, deletes one of my opponent's Digimon with blocker, and that's just fantastic. It's 1v games. I would just play him, have an extra Digimon on the board for wider swings, and get rid of the blocker that would probably hinder me the next turn, or maybe one of the 2 blockers if they have multiple, and then I can just keep swinging. It just widens, deletes. Sometimes I'd even just Digivolve into him for 3, just so I can get to a level 6 like Gallantmon or someone else. If I need to, he's just fantastic. He helped out a lot. So then I get into my level 6s besides Gallantmon. I play 2 Volcandramon. Helps with Rookie Rush, because on play, he deletes all my opponent's 4,000 or less DP. He's 11 cost, 3 to evolve. He has security attack +1. I didn't run into Rookie Rush, and I don't think I've ever had to use it for his on-play effect, but having a Digimon with security +1, who stacks with DP, who stacks with extra security attack +1, it was just great. He helped a lot. Security +1 actually was just fantastic. That's kind of like a big part of this deck, is just having extra, being able to get rid of extra security. And then with DP, you can get over some stuff. So he was fantastic. And then I played 1 Phoenixmon. This actually came in clutch a lot more than you'd think, because of the 2 costs. So people were trying to memory choke me, and I was trying to get into Omnimon or something. They would give me like 2 memory. 2 memory, Phoenixmon. My turn doesn't switch over, then I can go into Omnimon. So having him actually was a blessing. He's one of the Digimon I play instead of a 3rd or 4th Gallantmon, and it was just kind of one of those like texts randomly that I had to play, but just had like benefits anyway. And for 12,000 DP, he's pretty cool. And then I played the 1 War Greymon. What's great about him is on Digivolution, he gains security attack +1, but on my turn, he doesn't activate any security skills in security. So I could swing through Hammer Sparks, Trump Swords, other people's Gaia Forces, all that stuff, and it doesn't activate, and that's just gold. Especially because you put in combination with extra DP, extra security attacks. So if I went through like 3 or 4 security, and they don't get anything, like, that just wins games right there. That just hinders my opponent. That puts them in a bad state. Then I played 2 Omnimon. For 6 costs, when Digivolving, I destroy one of my opponent's Digimon, and every Digimon with that same name. Broken. When attacking, I can add the level 6 underneath him to my hand to make him active again. It's fantastic. 15,000 DP. I don't always use him, but a lot of times I've used him to get rid of big threats like another Omnimon, or if next turn they're going to go into an Omnimon, I can get rid of like their level 6, or even if it's like just a level 6 of a different color, or if it's like Rookie Rush and they have like a bunch of the ones with the same names. He's just devastating, and I don't always, and usually you don't like attack with him until the next turn, but he just sticks. If he sticks on the board, he sticks on the board. He's just a monster. So that's all of my Digimon. For red, it's essential. You just play 4 Gaia Force. I mean, why not? Why would you not? For 8 costs, it deletes any one of my opponent's Digimon, no matter what it is. So it just clears. It does a lot of heavy lifting. It's just great. If your opponent finds insecurity, you can take out their other attacker that hasn't attacked yet. This actually saved me some games, and I was able to the next turn win. So they would have like 2 Digimon, and I have 1 security left. I wouldn't be able to block or anything. The first Digimon hits security, hits Gaia Force, take out the other Digimon. They have no answer to it. My turn, game. So if you're playing red, you play 4 Gaia Force. That's just how it goes. Then I play 1 4-cost tie that gives me, if I have 2 or less memory, it gives me 3. And for every evolution source, if a Digimon has 4 evolution sources, it gives me an extra security attack. This keeps me from getting memory choked. It's helped a lot to get into like Greymons or Volcandramons, and then an Omnimon. So it helped out a lot. And then with that War Greymon, it stacks with security. So sometimes that War Greymon hits for 4 security. So, or even Gallantmon removes 2 security. That gets a security attack plus 1. Then maybe with Greymon, another security attack plus 1. So he just removes security. So it's great. I want to play a second one, but I didn't think about it until it was too late. But playing the one was great. And then I played 2 of the 2 costs, giving me 1 extra 1,000 DP. Just going above and beyond with DP. Omnimon could sometimes have 16 or 17 and just swing and take out another Omnimon. It would help with Metal Tyrannomon, Gallantmon surviving security, War Greymon surviving security, and it just, or Volcandramon surviving security. It just would do helpful, or even Gallantmon with the Red Tamer. It is an efficient cost, then I could play Gallantmon, so it just helped out a lot. Just having an efficient Tamer was good. That was my deck. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing it. It was great. Shout out to True Champion Steven for coming up with the idea, or at least that's where I got it from as a reference. I had to make some modifications, but it ran really well, except for my last game where I bricked a little bit, but I think that was just me needing to shuffle better. But I'd like to shout out to my friend Jonathan, who helped me playtest a lot. I've been playing with him since in any way I could play the game. So that was great. Without him, I probably wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be playing as well. Me, him, and my other friend Will, we have a Twitch channel, 33307. We do a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get into more Digimon content. We have other social media if you want to find us on like Facebook or Twitter or whatever. We're there. But I'd like to thank Core TCG, Bandai. I had a great time. I'm looking forward to playing more tournaments. I'm hoping, for future times it'd be great. But thanks for watching. Make sure to follow, subscribe, all that stuff. Thank you.